Okay. Clap in 3, 2, 1, go.
Always combining them.
Yeah.
It's alright, I guess. Hello! Welcome back to another episode of the Third Leg Show. It is Season 3, Episode 2. It's January 12th, 2022. And how's your week been, Shu? It's a lot of rhyming there.
It's been good. I've been enjoying AGDQ.
Yes.
It's been pretty cool.
I completely forgot about it until about Tuesday. So, I was a little late.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. But, anything exciting? Anything fun?
I think I just live in porno land. The gym is out of control. There was a woman hiking up her shorts on the treadmill the other day. Like, butt cheeks out. Like, full out. Yeah. Yeah. The really shitty part was that I was feeling really good, so I was going to do, like, extra cardio. And then I seen that, and I was like, I don't want to fucking be here. I don't want to be here. But I'm no longer the fattest person in the gym. I got people that I'm rooting for. I don't know who they are, but I'm rooting for them.
Yeah. Let's hope they stick it out, right?
God damn, I hope so. I love it. I love not being the only tank there.
Yeah. You didn't see JD at your gym, right? Because then you'd actually be in porno land.
Yeah, no. I mean, all the shit the gym wife does, and then this shit's out of control. I saw some dude at the pool today. He's like on the side, and I call them Italian push-ups because I'm a degenerate. It's basically where you get in a push-up position, but you only hump. And he's like on the side of the pool, and he was air fucking the shit out of something. But what about you?
It hasn't been too bad. When I started watching AGDQ, I watched the Dead Space one. Was that last night?
Yeah.
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 So
yeah.
It really
maybe 2 nights ago.
It really made me want to get the Dead Space remake that's coming out, and I'm still debating it because it looks really fun. And I think I've only played Dead Space 1 for about 30 minutes before I was like, I'm enough of this. This is too scary. So debating it. But just watching AGDQ again, it's always nice just to relax and then watch other people play video games for you and see how they do. I didn't realize that Mario Kart had a speed run, but
that's cool.
What was it, 8 that they played? It was really cool.
Yeah.
Other than that, like, I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3, which is like, it's like Divinity, but more D&D wise, and it's very early access right now, so you can only play up to level 5 in the first act, but there is like hundreds of hours worth of content in just those, like, in that first act. So it's a slog to go through, but it's a lot of fun. I think I like it a little bit more than Divinity, just because I got it so early that I don't feel overwhelmed, you know? Like, there's not too many, like, crazy, like, a lot of quests, like, in Divinity. So it's, like, it's easier to handle, take it, like, bit by bit, rather than Divinity. It's, like, every person you talk to, there's almost, like, 3 more quests there. So it's nice to, like, have a slower paced Divinity, pretty much. And well, I mean, like, what happened yesterday, my PC died. I guess, I don't know.
Yeah.
So
too much Reddit, huh?
I must have been. No, so I recently got a 16 terabyte hard drive that I could put, like, all my video files and, like, the podcast stuff on there, so that, like, I have extra room on my other hard drives, and this way, like, if I ever need to, like, move this stuff without internet or something like that, I have the whole hard drive to do it, rather than it being on, like, half of one hard drive, the other half on this hard drive, because I'm running out of space. And so I made some room, and then with all this extra room on all my other hard drives, my little M.2 drive, I was gonna move my operating system over to it, followed the instructions on the program, followed a YouTube video that used the exact program, did everything that I was supposed to do. I guess it corrupted my files or something like that. Computer would not start up at all. It was scary. It was really, really, I thought it was like I just completely destroyed my computer. So it took like 9 hours worth of tinkering just to, like, get everything running again. And I lost my entire old profile on my computer. So, like, everything on my desktop was just like gone, right? Because it's OS based, so it was just deleted. I had to reinstall a new version of Windows on my computer and just go from there, make a new profile, get everything going. I'm still working out like all the kinks and stuff, and it's not fun. It's a lot of stress, but I don't know. I kind of see this as like glass half full, because like I've always thinking of like I have so much garbage on my computer, right? Things from like 8 years ago and stuff like that I could just delete. And I guess this is a good way to start it. It's just, well, you lost like half your stuff. Might as well finish cleaning it up. So, I mean, that's pretty much been my week. It's just working on my computer because it died on me, and work has been really slow. So, not too bad, right?
No?
But, I don't know. It was just, it felt weird. Like, after I got a new profile set up on my computer, this is the first time I did this. I'm an idiot, right? So I tried to move I didn't think I downloaded the OS on the right hard drive, so I moved it over again. It broke again. So I'm just like, all right, I'm not doing that anymore. It's stuck on whatever hard drive it is on now, which I think miraculously I got it on the right hard drive somehow. So I'll take that as a win. But in the end, I guess it worked out. Just missing a bunch of stuff and having to go through all my hard drives now and like finding programs and stuff like that like I didn't download on where my OS was. Like, I realize how unorganized my computer is, and it hurts my soul. But yeah, I mean, you want to hear some avalanches? Hear about some avalanches?
Yeah, fuck it.
So apparently, Utah, we've gotten like 122% of the predicted snow so far, right? So we're doing really, really great on that side. Downside is we're getting avalanches now, apparently. So what I've read so far is we've had 3 avalanches within the past like 3 weeks or something like that. So I do have a video. I wonder if I can get back to it, because it might have like changed to a different video, but there's this video. It's on Fox News, but you know, whatever. They have the video of the guy. Some dude was snowboarding and then got stuck into an avalanche, and that's not exactly fun to watch, but it's one of those things of just, it's wild to look at, you know?
I'm not watching that.
Does it scare you?
I don't even ski or snowboard. The thought of dying in an avalanche is like honestly like my spider thing. Like it sounds horrible to me.
Just either blunt force trauma, suffocation, or freezing to death, I'm pretty sure is how you'd go out in an avalanche, right?
Yeah.
Or, you know, going splat if you go off a cliff, but blunt force trauma. So I don't exactly know what he was trying to say here, but like he and his group of snowboarders tested the snow and everything, said they didn't find any instabilities, so they went riding down it. And I guess the wind just hit in the right place that just caused the snow in front of him and behind him to start collapsing. So he went down with the avalanche for about 300 feet before he was able to stop. And he reported that the slope slid about 1,300 feet down. So, I mean, good on you. He said by using swimming motions with his arms, he was able to stay, like, above the snow so he wouldn't, you know, fucking die. So, I don't know, it's just wild. I didn't realize that Utah would get avalanches. I get we have a lot of snow, but
I was about to say, if you got snow and mountains, congrats.
You're going to have avalanches. Yeah, we've had this one just this morning. We had one in Provo, which I guess it was just like an avalanche next to a highway. I didn't read much about that one. It just kind of happened. This one happened in Big Cottonwood Canyon, and there was another one in Cache County that happened that slid 1,500 feet downhill, and it was also 175 feet wide. 6 feet deep. Oh. Dang. All right. But, I don't know. It's just weird to just think. Utah gets avalanches. Duh. Fucking. I'm just stupid, I guess. But, yeah.
It slips by. It's easy to forget.
Yeah. It's just like one of those things of like, it just happens. Such as, I'm going to go back a little bit. AGDQ, or just GDQ in general, 13 years ago is when it started.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you hear that the guy who founded it is stepping down?
Moving on.
Yeah. I didn't realize this, but over those 13 years, they've raised $41 million for like different charities.
Yep. Yeah. It's usually Prevent Cancer and Doctors Without Borders.
Yeah, Prevent Cancer and another one that I don't know how to read. Medicine Sans.
Is it French?
Yeah, I think so.
Doctors Without Borders.
Okay,
just say that.
Cool. That's good. I'm just taking it from the article, and I was like, I don't know how to say that. It just looks like Medicine Sans Frontiers, which I'm guessing is Doctors Without Borders. So
that's them.
Yeah, it's just, what was it? Last year they had someone step down, which I think it was like their second time stepping down, and then this year they have their founder, which he started it in his mom's basement, which is
look
at that, all you dungeon goblins or whatever you want to call yourself. You guys can start something too.
one guy did it, doesn't mean they can all do it.
Yeah, true, but maybe they can make something with their time. I don't know. I didn't realize it. I'm scared that it's like those things where it's like if one person steps down and then another person, it's like eventually it's just going to dissolve into like nothing kind of thing. But
I'm making the argument after this one. It already happened.
It already happened?
Like, obviously it's not because they're already at 1 million, but like, I don't know.
With them doing
me.
it online and stuff like that?
Yeah, for like really goofy reasons. And I don't, like earlier in the thing, they were like bragging about it. And I'm like they just straight up told you that like if you subscribe to them this year, the money does not go to Prevent Cancer. It goes to them having to pay the cancellation fees to the hotel they were going to use. And it's like,
jeez.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not exactly a good start, I guess.
No.
Yeah, that's, well,
I still like it.
Yeah.
And it's for a great cause, but there's a lot of extra shit that comes with it, and it's like, why? But
yeah, like, well, you can't get a puppy that doesn't shit, right? So
what?
It's like you can't have. Never mind. It's a saying. I don't know where I heard it from, but I've heard it somewhere.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start right now, just because I wanted to talk about it. But my Earth ambassadors, I got them, and it's Wizards of the Coast. Have you heard everything that's been going on with them?
Nah.
Yeah. So they love to piss off their community because that's what they're good at, right? Because they control.
Well, what is it?
Wizards of the Coast controls Dungeons and Dragons and also Magic the Gathering, right? Obviously, I care more about the former rather than latter.
So super like meathead stuff. Gotcha.
Yeah, super nerdy people. So they're working on their new like licensing agreements and stuff, and working on like their new upcoming, like, I think it's called D&D 1 or something like that. It's like their new edition of Dungeons and Dragons that they're coming out. They changed their open game license so that pretty much if you make content or like homebrew ideas with their system and start to like make money, or even don't make money sometimes, they can just take your ideas and get the profit from it, right? So a lot of creators and stuff like that aren't happy with how this is going. A lot of like third-party people who use their system for things like this. I think Pathfinder used some of their systems, so they might be dropping out, and Star Wars 5th edition uses their system as well. So pretty much
sad day to be a nerd.
Yeah, it is, because it's like everybody is turning against them, and there is like a little email thing that went out from one of the Wizards of the Coast employees that says like, "Hi, I'm an employee at Wizards of the Coast, currently working on D&D Beyond," which is their website where you can buy their books and stuff like that, "and with D&D business leaders on the health and the product line, on the health of the product line. If you want, I can provide proof of this." He did send proof. I didn't yet see it, but this person says he's got it, so trust it. I'm sending this message because I fear the health of a community I love, and I know that, oh my god, I can't speak, and I know what the leaders at Wizards of the Coast are looking at. They are briefly delaying rollout of the open game license changes due to backlash. Their decision making is entirely based on the provable impact to their bottom line. Specifically, they are looking at D&D Beyond subscriptions and cancellations as it is the quickest financial data they currently have. They are still hoping the community forgets, move on, and they can still push this through. So very much they're just hoping that you forget about all the open game license changes and that you'll just keep giving them money and stuff like that. To summarize, the next paragraph that they have here is pretty much like they don't like their customers. They never talk about them in a positive manner. They talk about how much they don't like them. They stress that like all they want from this is the money that you'll give them from obviously the subscriptions and buying their books and stuff like that. And with all the backlash that happened, twice this week they have delayed like talking about the open game license, because in what they put is that they're working on like ways to make it so it doesn't sound as bad to the community. So
damage control
indeed. So this was the first time they ever tried to communicate their intentions about the open game license to employees, and even in this meeting, they blamed the community for overreacting, is what they said.
Man, real bad day to be a nerd.
Yeah.
Woo! So
a lot of people, like, I know there's a petition. How do you say it? A fucking thing you can sign.
Petitions.
Thank you. They could sign to have them try to change it. A bunch of like,
yeah, they have to abide by that.
Yes,
totally.
Yeah, right. They have like a bunch of the D&D YouTubers and stuff like that are thinking about changing which system they talk about. Obviously, things like Dimension 20 and Critical Role, they haven't said anything about this just for legal reasons, because they also work very close with them, but most likely they're pulling out as well.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What will they do?
Yeah.
What will these rich people do?
I know, right?
Ooh.
So sad for them, but
I guess that guy will have to go voice act in another huge hit and make a shitload of money. Oh, bad days.
Yeah. But it's just like Wizards of the Coast, I used to love them, right? I love D&D, right? And everything like roleplay stuff like that. It's what I based most of like my Fallout shit on. And well, oh well. Like, it's not like I'm gonna put it out to the public and stuff like that so they can't gain profit off it. I'm just gonna use it for like my own stuff. It's just back before all this stuff came out, it was like you could just go on any website. They would have like homebrewed ideas and stuff like that that you can use in your own home games and stuff like that. And now they no longer get credit for it, right? So I don't know. I see it as a bad thing.
Someone else will make something. Either A, they'll change it, or B, someone else will make like their own type of tabletop thing, and then they'll just go on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna move over to Pathfinder, and they're gonna try to make it independent, right? So we'll see.
I don't know. I just, bleh. I don't. It's just like, cool, make your own shit. You hate it. You hate this that much. Make your own shit.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah.
Like, it's capitalism, baby.
Yeah.
There's obviously a void. You could fill it. Now do it.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
I actually did hear about this. JD and Jaded were fucking bitching about it the other night on Farming Sim. And I was like, I just pretended to be muted the whole time just so I didn't have to like be a part of that conversation, because I am very biased in the fact that I don't fucking care. Like, oh no. So I get
that. Yeah. I 100% get that. It's one of those things that, like, for me personally just sucks, right? So it's like, yeah. Whatever. But
yeah, I can see why, but their conversation, like that specific one, didn't want to be a part of.
Yeah.
Because no matter what I said, like, even if I agreed with them, I was the asshole, so I was staying out of that one. I was like, I'll sit and wait.
Yeah. Yeah. I get that when it comes to, like, when I talk to other nerds about this, like other people that love D&D, right, it instantly becomes like, it's practically like nerd hate speech towards like Wizards of the Coast, right? Like,
people are sensitive.
Yeah, but like I'm kind of leaning towards more like I dislike this decision from them, but at the same time it doesn't really affect what I do already, right? It's just one of those things of like, yeah, it's a kind of asshole thing to do, so I'll bring it up, but I could still live. You know, I lived multiple years without D&D. I can do it again if I have to, or just change to play Pathfinder or whatever, right? So
just make your own. Literally, okay, like Super Smash Brothers. Before Super Smash Brothers, there really wasn't a game like that, with massive crosses over and all this other shit.
Yeah.
And so they trademarked everything. They trademarked that whole thing. People were making just blatant rip-offs of it. Like, Sony has one now. Warner Brother has one.
Nintendo?
I think there was a couple of Flash games. They just fucking did it.
Yeah.
And it's just okay, just do that. Just make your own. Be it can be very similar, but as long as it's different enough, they can't do shit to you.
Yeah.
Oh. And if everyone's as creative as they want to portray themselves as, this would really take off then.
Yeah.
So this is, for me, this is a nut up or shut up moment to all the people who are the Critical Role people or whoever else. It's just all right, you claim to be this voice, this massive part of the community, and you're very creative. Be cool, do it. Let's see it.
Yeah. It pretty much. Yeah. You said it perfectly as I think it, so.
Lately I've been more into the whole yeah, you talk that shit, but be about that shit. So I feel that just kind of bled over into that. Yeah. I don't know.
And from my experience of trying to make my own system and stuff, it's not that hard. It's time consuming for sure, but it's not terribly hard as long as you understand kind of the basic mechanics of it, right? It's same way of making any type of game. First you got to find a genre, and then you work the mechanics around that, and just kind of works out. So
yeah, I'm not saying it's going to be quick or an easy process,
yeah.
But if some nerds from the fucking 70s can do it, guess what? You in 2023, you can do it.
That is true. All right, what you got for your Earth Ambassador Good Egg?
I got a personal one, and it's more of a meme, but Jaded, I out-capitalismed him in Farming Sim, which, by the way, thank you for that. And he does not want to pay me the money I am owed.
Oh.
So on the off chance this is the one that he listens to, Jaded, $500K for Field 53, bum.
Well, that's pretty easy to deal with. Hey, Jaded, I own the server, motherfucker.
No.
I'm kidding.
So we all bought out land. The map that we picked was very sectioned off. So we all just kind of ran off to our own corners. Everyone bought up all their land except for Jaded. So me and Bacon bought up 2 of the fields he was looking to buy, and he did not take that very well. He was very upset. So either A, Jaded will give me my money, or B, he will continue on, or C, he will just flat out quit the game. So we'll see.
Sounds like a him problem, you know?
I even planted, or I fucking plowed into the dirt, because then it shows up on the map. I fucking plowed in 500K. On the field. Yeah. So that way, every time he looks at his map, there it is.
Yeah, I'm really happy now, because originally when I was going to start the server, I was going to do it home base style, right? I was going to make it on my computer and just have it run the server. Because, in my opinion, that's the closest thing you can get to an actual private server. Right now, ours is just password protected, which is the most you can get on official servers. So I was like, I'll just do it, on my home computer. I'm really glad I didn't, especially since what happened yesterday. So
there would have been actual people setting their heads on fire.
Yes, yeah. So luckily, I also, when I backed up the server, I made 2 saves of it, and I still have the one on my computer. So no matter what,
hey!
We're safe. No matter what, we need a backup. I have it. So.
All right. Okay, actual Mars ambassador, or Earth ambassador to Mars. Woman admits to fatally stabbing autistic University of Missouri student. Burning body in fire pit. Doesn't say why.
Okay.
At least she turned herself in, I guess. This is the individual who thought that was appropriate. No huge stories have been put out about this, because the Idaho thing, and then there's that mom that's missing. So this is kind of flown under the radar. But yeah, officer. So they showed up to the house. Officers found the remains inside a fire pit and a bloody folded pocket knife Cops also discovered a cell phone matching the description of the victim submerged in a sink filled with water. Blood was also found inside the car at the house, inside the home in the backyard, and a piece of missing mattress was burning inside the fire pit. Police said the remains were burned beyond recognition and refrained from identifying the victim, though officers said they have a good idea of who the victim is. She originally denied knowing the student when police arrived at the house, allegedly admitted to stabbing him in self-defense, and tried to cover up the killing with a fire. Quote, he was beating me, she says. She's not a student at MU and was charged with second-degree murder, armed criminal action, tampering with physical evidence, and abandonment of a corpse.
She doesn't look like she got beat up. I'm going to be honest.
Kind of wish she did.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. Don't really need you.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
You can go away. Your haircut's stupid. Your face is stupid. Yeah. Ugh. That's such a... Like, I really want to know the why. You know? Just like, why did this happen? But...
Dude, for real. What did the autistic guy do to you? I would love to hear what he did.
Yeah, for real.
Because, probably didn't do much. You don't strike me as like a sane person, judging by the choices you've made in your life. So, yeah, let's hear it.
Just some crazy bitch.
What did this person do to deserve not to continue? Like, please let me know.
Jesus.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, do you have any... To cleanse our palate, if you have any. Do you have any good eggs or anything like that?
To the handlebarred mustache guy at my gym who looks like he's an outcast of the village people. I know you get pissed off when I do the same lifts as you, but you lift more than me, so me smiling at you just to piss you off really made my day. So you can stay here. This dude is like ripped and just naturally like this happened like 2 weeks ago. Like, I just had to do the same lifts he did, but he was giving me, like, dirty looks the whole time. Well, fast forward to today. Buddy just did everything I did, and I was just sitting there, like, looking at it, because at first I didn't think anything, and then he just kept doing it. And so I just sat there and started smiling at him, and he would just fucking get irate. And so, luckily, throughout my life, I am definitely not afraid of confrontation, so until he starts doing something, I'm just going to keep smiling at him. This dude's going to be pissed. So if I die, it was the handlebar mustache guy.
All right, we'll look for your burning corpse and mattress or rug.
Yeah. I don't know. There's some weird people out there, but yeah, that guy can stay here. He motivates me. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shout out Apollo Burger for their amazing onion rings. Hit the spot last night.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry, but it was just like that comfort food you need while you're fixing your computer. It was nice. So. But, alright, should we get some contemplate, rush, not rush, or anything else you want to talk about? Any of the above?
Oh, fuck, how did I forget this? So, I don't know what the fuck's going on, so on the off chance someone's listening to this and actually knows what the fuck it is. So, yesterday, come home from the gym, me, Ava, and Presley are chilling on the couch watching GDQ, like, just hanging out, okay? This happens for like 2-3 hours. Nothing out of the ordinary. I then go into my room for like 10 minutes to like play Farming Sim and continue watching GDQ. Presley comes in to give me a kiss and she goes, "What the fuck is on your face?" And I go, nothing. And she goes, "What's on your face?" I was like, "Well, I just had a cookie, so like maybe it's like a chocolate chip, just kind of like chilling." She goes, "No, it's like a bruise." So I get up and I look. It legitimately look like a rug burn, like that deep purple red, but it was on my face, like right where your mouth meets your cheek.
Oh.
Yeah, like dark purple. No blood, no bumps, no texture, no nothing. And I was like, well, that's kind of weird. Well, I'll wash my face, and I will do all that shit. So I fucking do that, and... Sorry, I'm taking a picture. So I fucking... By the end of the day, by the time I went to bed, it was like halfway to where it was. I wake up, it's damn near gone. And so today, I'll post it in Discord. This is all that is. This is like not even 24 hours later. It looks like I've had it for like 2 fucking weeks. This is incredible. So
it was just like randomly appeared over, like during the night.
So it's like
and then
between my
disappeared.
mustache and my beard. Yeah, like showed up and was violently purple. Like grape jelly on your face purple. By the time I went to bed, strawberry jelly. Woke up and it looks like it's just a scratch I've had for weeks.
Yeah, in between like your mustache and the beard, right? That little darker spot. Yeah.
Yeah, but like it was like fucking like stretch mark purple. It was the weirdest thing ever. And then just went away.
Huh.
So I don't know. Maybe I have cancer. We had a good run.
Yeah, well, we'll see, I guess. What will get you first, handlebar mustache or cancer? Oh, that's weird.
Or gym wife. I feel like that creep has to be somewhere on there.
Are you sure that wasn't gym wife, the other picture you posted?
No. JD brought it to my attention because I tell JD everything because he finds it funny.
Yeah.
And so throughout the times of me explaining it to him, he brought up the fact that gym wife looks like a porn star. And if you look up the name Miss Lexa on the old hub, that's what gym wife looks like. So, shout out to JD, who apparently just has a Rolodex of porn actresses.
I don't see her face in any of these pictures.
No, but everything, like even Presley was like, yeah, that looks remarkably like her. So it had me convinced, JD had me convinced for so long. The actress has a tattoo on her ankle. Gym wife does not.
Oh,
So
okay.
it literally, like, that's the only thing that's different.
What if it was actually not? What if it was just like one of the temporary tattoos?
I don't know, dude. But if I find out it's her, I was like, hey, can I get my autograph? And then she'll be like, what do you mean? Be like, you know what I mean. Just give me the autograph and leave me the fuck alone. Bye. So.
Well, if you ever have one of those adult conventions, maybe you'll see her there.
I don't want to go. Just like, because, like, if it is her, like.
That's going to be awkward.
I'm not. It's not going to be awkward. She's just. I'm, like, legitimately scared of that woman. All right. So, with it being a new year, there's all these, like, cool-ass reports that come out about, like, what happened in 2022. So, this one is a Canadian province's most inappropriate 911 calls. So this is a top 10, and this is just to show you how boring Canada is. Okay. 1 included a caller who requested assistance in deleting a voicemail from their phone. 2, a caller whose bathtub drain was clogged. And 3, a caller used the emergency line to avoid being put on hold in a request for paperwork.
Doesn't seem like great uses of the emergency.
Oh, actually, here's the list. Yeah, fuck that. Okay, so we're done with that list. That one was not in order. Okay, so number 10, someone called, this is in Saskatchewan. A caller asked operators if they knew the name of the polite Royal Canadian Mounted Police officer who had served in their community. The caller was hoping for an update to see how the officer's family was doing. While well-meaning, this certainly would not be considered an emergency. Number 9, 911 dispatchers received a call from a person who didn't want to be on hold after being told they needed to pick up paperwork at their local RCMP detachment. Number 8, a caller advised operators they had swallowed a mosquito, choked, and lost their dentures, leaving them unable to eat supper. 7, an individual advised they needed assistance deleting a voicemail on their phone. 6, which is my favorite, an individual caller advised there was a cougar on the loose in their city. When the call taker asked for details about the cougar, the caller laughed and said the cougar's name was Cindy. The misuse of 911 can potentially delay someone experiencing a life-threatening emergency from getting help before dialing 911. Please remember that calling the police should be reserved for police-related matters and calling 911 should be reserved for life-threatening emergencies only. Number 5, a caller advised they'd purchased $65 worth of fast food only to find their roommate had eaten the order. The caller requested the Royal Canadian Mounted Police officer come and sort out the disagreement. 4, a concerned individual called about a hostile cat and asked an officer to bring the local animal shelter for them. 3, a dispute at a clothing store resulted in a call to 911. A customer was very upset with the manager of the store who refused to accept the return of already worn winter boots.
Ew.
Shout out Canada. That is the most Canada thing ever. Number 2, a caller advised they were out for milk and requested an officer to pick some up for them, or they were out of milk and requested an officer to pick some up for them. And number 1, a concerned individual called 911 to advise their bathtub drain was clogged and the water wouldn't go down.
Wow.
Canada's boring.
That was so...
Like, usually, like, it's someone at gunpoint at McDonald's. They're like, they didn't give me 10 chicken nuggets. They gave me 9. And it's like, okay, put that shit down, crazy.
The Cougar one is definitely good. I like that one.
That was the only good one.
Obviously not good use of emergency services, but, like, funny. Oh.
It's Canada. How much crime is actually going on there?
Oh, no.
Someone stole a piece of Hubba Bubba. Like, I can't imagine it being worse than that in Canada.
Yeah.
Okay. Rush, not rush.
I will say, the food one with the roommate, maybe not emergency services, but that's definitely a problem that you need to sort out.
You know, beat the shit out of them.
Yeah. Then the cops can come.
Yeah. All right. Rush, not rush. There wasn't a whole lot in news. I don't know what
I will say there wasn't a lot, and oh well, it happens.
Man becomes world's oldest to perform a headstand.
I'm gonna say no.
Correct. This is another Canadian man. Bruce Ives of Dajing Gids said he started a tradition of doing a headstand every year to celebrate his birthday around 20 years ago. He is 82. Quote, in my 60s, when my grandchildren were around in my lawn in the summertime, I just gave it a shot to get them involved in gymnastics as well. It just grew from there. It became a custom on my birthdays, June 25th, to have a... Took that long? All right. It became a custom on my birthdays, June 25th, to have a grand group of grandchildren in the front yard trying to do headstands. Ives attempted the bonus headstand on August 7th to attempt to earn the Guinness World Record for oldest person to perform a headstand male. Ives' attempt was successful and has now been awarded the record at 82 years and 43 days. So all you got to do is live to that, do a headstand, and you can have a record, Feast.
The issue is trying to live to that long. But having a yard, like just having your grandchildren do headstands?
I guess. I don't fucking know.
All right. I guess that's his dream.
Once again, Canada, very boring.
Yeah.
Not bad, not good, just boring.
And cold.
All right, rush, not rush. Man bites through 36 drink cans in 1 minute.
Gonna say this isn't him.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. You are wrong.
It's him?
In the way that you're right. Okay. This is a Czech Republic man by the name of Rene Richer.
Fuck you.
Took on the Guinness World Record for most drink cans ripped in half with teeth.
Ugh.
The aluminum cans are filled with water for the attempt. Richer was allowed to use only one hand in his teeth for each can. Yeah, he chomped through 36 of them. My teeth hurt just at the thought of this. I'm a bitch.
I thought that was the quote, but yeah, mine do too.
Okay, apparently I did not sort my tabs out very well. I was totally paying attention. Colorado or Utah.
Oh.
Police chase loose goat through city for over an hour.
I'm going to say, this is, I'm going to go with Colorado on this one.
This is Utah. This is in Taylorsville, Utah.
Damn, I used to live there.
Taylorsville residents said emergency responders and volunteer goat wranglers chased an animal for more than an hour on Sunday. Quote, my officer spent the next 2 hours trying to wrangle a goat that obviously missed its calling and should have been in the track and field industry. Boo!
Wow.
Police said the goat was spotted attempting to break into a home before finally being wrangled in a resident's backyard.
You know, I bet I know where this goat came from. I bet I could drive past where that goat is from.
It does not say, so I'm just going to say you're right.
So I used to live next to like 3 different farms. So this is, or like little small farms, animal farms. So
petting zoos?
Not exactly petting zoos. These were just people's homes and they had like horses and goats and chickens and stuff, you know?
I see.
Yeah.
If I was going to like bring up the ranch life, yeah, I'd do goats, pigs, and chickens. That's all I'd do. Chickens are just fucking nature's little dipshits. Like, they are dumb.
Yeah.
They are fucking dumb. And they taste delicious. Pigs, I mean, they're smart as shit. And goats, they got square pupils.
Yeah, trash disposal.
That too. Same with the pigs.
Would you try to get capybaras in there?
In a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Me and Presley were watching Naked and Afraid XL. They were like in the Amazon jungle, and they like there was one group obsessed with like hunting a capybara. And I was like, no, I don't want to see that. Like, I can watch a lot of stuff. I don't know if I'm ready to see that. They never caught it. They fucking tried though. But I would have cried if they would have caught a beautiful capybara.
The worst thing I've ever seen on that show, and I watched a very minimal amount, just like when I'm in a hotel and it's on, right?
Yeah.
Watched them make turtle soup one time.
Oh!
First off,
no.
sad. It was on our way to Arizona the first time to help my sister move in, and she had her pet turtle with her. The turtle was watching TV Franklin. With us. We were like,
better fucking behave.
Oh,
this
shit.
Is you.
Yeah. The turtle's still alive to this day, which I'll take. She barely cleans the water, but we'll take it.
Turtles are strong, man.
Mm-hmm.
And the one that I saw, they did catch a turtle, and I did not feel good about watching that. Watched it, did not feel good.
You ever seen like the inside, like a turtle skeleton? That's so sad.
Yes,
that's so sad to look at.
Yeah, that little fucker felt everything you did to it.
Yeah.
I hate that. I laugh because it's just an feeling, and I don't know what else to do, and death makes me weird.
We laugh because we're sad.
Yeah. Speaking of sad.
Oh, no.
It happened again, Feast. TSA X-ray finds boa constrictor in carry-on bag at this state. I will give you the southern region of the United States.
I'm going to go with Florida.
This is Florida again.
Jeez.
It was a 4-foot boa constrictor. The TSA said in an Instagram post that the traveler at Tampa International Airport, Trip, in Florida, it's Trip's wife, put her carry-on bag through the security checkpoint X-ray machine.
Can't put Trip's penis through an X-ray. Come on.
Yeah, damn, Trip 4 feet. Good Lord. Jesus, they did it again. Our officers at Tampa International Airport did not find this hysterical. We really have no adoration for discovering any pet going through an X-ray machine. Then stop fucking doing it and try these people as criminals. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
A TSA spokeswoman said the woman told agents the boa was her emotional support animal, so she sent it through an X-ray machine. Oh my God. Yeah, they notified the airline and she was not allowed on the plane.
That's good. That's terrible. Whoever wrote this article, fuck you.
They did it again. Do you have aspirations of taking a snake on a plane? Don't get upsetty spaghetti by not understanding your airline's rules. For instance, airlines don't allow nope ropes. All right, that one's good. Don't allow nope ropes in carry-on bags, and only a few allow them to slither around in checked bags if packaged correctly. I like that for snakes. Nope ropes.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before. Stop sending animals through the fucking X-ray machine, dicks.
So at my job, we have a little X-ray machine, right? If you have bags, you put your bags through there, right? Mm-hmm. And just watching people put their phone through it, I'm already not comfortable with. I can't imagine a living animal, you know?
Fucking hey, can you? It has to be. Man, it's fucking cold and dark. It's hot. It's
hot.
Very hot. Yeah. It's back to being cold again.
Maybe the snake liked it that way. I don't know, but still, like, what the fuck?
Stop sending animals through that. That's got to be animal abuse. That's fucking gross. From now on, you do it. You send your animal through it. I send you through at like 0.5 speed. Good luck. All right. Back to Rush Not Rush. In fact, the rest of the stories are Rush Not Rush.
Okay.
Sorry for my improper, storage keeping.
It's always good to have a nice little break in between these, you know?
Yeah. A goat has, broken loose in Utah, and people in Florida still don't understand that animals are alive things.
Yeah.
Rush Not Rush. Men visit all 7 continents in under 4 days to break world record.
Ooh, I'm going to say this isn't him, though.
And this is not. This is a pair of Indian men. Ali Irani? Irani, probably. According to that one World Cup reporter. By the way, suck a fat dick, you lost. And Sujoy Kumar Mitra set out from Antarctica on December 4th and completed their journey when they arrived in Melbourne, Australia on December 7th. You'd figure they would end why wouldn't they end in Asia? Okay. The men beat the previous record of 3 days, 14 hours, 46 minutes, and 48 seconds, which was set by United Arab Emirates woman. Oh, God, I'm so sorry for this. Khawla? Khawla? Kuala? Kuala Al-Romanthi in 2020. The record breaker said they did not expect their title to last.
Well,
today we might be successful in breaking a record. Tomorrow someone else will break our record. Way to have just the utmost optimism. Wow.
Yeah.
You guys are a joy to be around.
Well, yeah, we did it. Someone else beat it, but we did it.
Fucking bastard. Okay. Rush, not rush. 2.8-mile line of fresh baked bread.
Ooh, I'm going to say this isn't him. This is either some school or some bakery.
This is a university in Mexico.
I'll take it. That's a win.
Students and faculty members at Universidad Vizcaya Mexicali in Baja California arranged the loaves of Rosca de Reyes bread, a traditional bread made in celebration of the January 6th Three Kings Day holiday. Isn't that a New Orleans thing? Into a line measuring 2.8 miles long. A Guinness World Record adjudicator was present to confirm the line broke the record for longest line of breads, which was previously set with 9,874 foot and 2.15 inches line of Rosca de Reyes bread in Tizman, Mexico. Oh, so they just love bread. The university said the record attempt took more than 90 hours of preparation by 440 volunteers. The finish line of bread featured more than 30,000 plastic dolls inside the loaves, a tradition of Rosca de Reyes bread. Yeah, that is the king cake thing. All right.
Nice.
Rush, not rush. Yeah, I don't know. Those are always boring. Yeah. Mexico is really going on a burner of fucking records to be broken. Man catch a sausage roll in mouth.
I'm going to say this isn't him.
Got you, bitch! David Rush has broken more than 250 records to promote STEM education. This one did not sound like his at all.
No, it didn't.
Also, I have a YouTuber who always asks for sausage rolls, and he's always referring to his penis. So I thought this one was kind of funny. It was his buddy Hannon threw sausage rolls into the air, and Rush would attempt to catch them in his mouth. Damn, there's a lot of jokes here.
Yeah.
What I didn't anticipate was, quote, what I didn't anticipate was how a 19-gram irregular shape would fly through the air. I thought this would be one and done, but I kept missing the sausage roll. Rush managed to catch a sausage roll at a distance of 83 feet and 10 inches, I bet, doubling the previous record of 36 feet and 1 inch, which was set by Australians Oscar Linga and Ari Sambecki in 2021. Wasn't that the COVID year? So they just threw a COVID sausage roll.
What the fuck?
Rush, you're a good man. Therefore, I will not make any jokes, but good on you.
Yeah, this was nice one, man.
Low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
This one was real easy.
Nice
That's
shot.
all I got.
Jesus Christ, that was a roller coaster on that last one. I wasn't expecting it to be him, and well, good job, Rush. Anyway, I mean, is there anything you want to plug before we end, or?
Dress appropriately at the gyms. No one wants to see your chafed butt crack while you're on the treadmill.
Yeah.
There's no way that felt good, and your asshole is forever chapped.
Yeah. What were you gonna say before that?
I don't know.
Okay. Just
I don't know.
I'll just promote the Rad King on YouTube. He does like math and shit like that on like Fallout stuff. So obviously I'm gonna love it. But
You double love it.
I double love it. It's true. He does like calculations and stuff for like the economy, like stim packs and like power armor and stuff like that. It's like a lot of fun. It's really interesting to look at. But I mean, do you think we should end it here?
Yeah, I got to get back to GDQ.
I agree. This guy's an hour and 7 minutes in. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. You guys have a good day. This is coming out tomorrow, so go watch GDQ until, it ends. But yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.